Thursday, June 26th, 2025. Am I back at the dacha? Nope. I'm actually at my boss's dacha. So that is my boss's dacha. And our department, I guess, language department. So English teachers, Chinese language, German language, French language teachers have been invited to our boss's dacha over here for shashlik barbecue. So we're just gonna kick back, relax, and just socialize and have a barbecue. You want to come along to a barbecue? Let's go this way. Okay, so we're starting up the barbecue here, the mangal, and before the guests arrive, we're going to fire this up and get the coals nice and hot, and then we'll be able to start the barbecue. So just lighting it up right now, and probably in about 15 minutes we'll probably have a bed of coals, and we'll of course add a few more thicker pieces like these ones right over here. So we're almost ready at the coal stage. Right below here we've already got the coals, so I just added a few more pieces so we can get more coal, and then we'll spread it out, and then we can start barbecuing. So Vika, what are you cutting here? What kind of a bread is this?
Pie. It's a mushroom pie. Mushroom, and this is cabbage.
Okay, and so this is like popular for barbecues?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Just a pie.
Just a pie. That's
yeah, Marina, one of the administrators, she couldn't come, but
Yeah.
she decided to take part by getting a pie.
So Vika, why are you cutting up the bread?
This is Russia. You eat bread.
Okay. So
There's no
are we
way
going to be
you can-
making like tomato sandwiches or what?
No, it's just bread is on the side. Like for Chinese people, rice is on the side, right? Or Korean or Japanese. For Russians, it's bread.
Okay.
It's a part of the meal.
So when you have the shashlik, the meat, you have this bread on the side, right?
You have the bread on the side.
Okay. And here's some dark bread here. So different kinds. You got the white. What is more popular in Russia, the white bread or the dark bread?
Ask the people.
Well, let's ask. Alex, Sasha, what is more popular in Russia, the brown bread or the white bread?
White bread.
White bread?
No.
White bread.
Dark bread, rye bread.
All right, we got a debate going.
Rye
Nowadays
bread.
people are trying to be healthy, so they are eating the dark one.
Dark.
Ржаной, I guess.
Хто за чорний хліб?
Два человека.
Aw.
And for the apple pie.
Oh, and we got an apple pie here.
And for the apple pie. With meat, with the sausages, vegetables, with everything.
Well, and we have, looks like a Greek salad.
Yeah.
Okay, actually there are two Greek salads. There's even one right over here. And everybody here, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Alex
Okay,
from here.
you're from here. And what subject do you teach?
English.
English, okay. And who do we have here?
I'm Irina.
Irina, and what subject do you teach?
English.
English.
Try to.
Okay, and over here.
Hi.
Hi, and your name is?
Marco.
Okay, and what subject do you teach?
I teach Japanese.
Japanese, okay. And then over here.
Bonjour.
Oh, bonjour, let me guess. French teacher.
Yeah.
All right.
I teach French.
Okay, and administrator.
Lawyer.
Okay.
Nice. Lawyer.
A lawyer. And another administrator. The accountant. Accountant. And an English teacher. So, okay. And we're still expecting a few more people to come, right, Vika?
And we have another German teacher who is the husband of the director.
Wow.
I thought he was making shashlik. He's not.
He went somewhere.
Because he's changing. He came straight from the university into here,
Wow.
from the meeting.
But we're all on vacation now.
We're all on vacation.
We're all on vacation. That's why we're celebrating with a barbecue here at our boss's dacha. That's the German professor.
У костра, когда постоишь,
Да-да.
вот там это, о, Маша. А вы сейчас только подъехали, да?
Нет, мы
Самое
с
первое.
Василисой
А я
приехали
что-то
самый
Как говорится,
первый.
я оставил вас не
Вперед
видел.
хозяев даже приехали.
А, да.
And who do we have here? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Sergey.
Sergey, and what subject do you teach?
I teach German at the university.
Okay. Okay, and you're also the grill master here.
Yes.
So,
A little bit.
yeah. So I lit the fire before you came because you were still at the university. And now you've really started to cook it up. My fire that I made was much smaller. I was afraid. I didn't know how much.
But I don't know. But we have so many people
Yeah.
all day, and that's why we need some more.
Well, we'll probably have to wait about another 20 minutes before we get coals. And then what we could do is we'll put the coals to this side and we'll have the flames over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to stand far away because it is hot. It's going to be hot. That's why I brought this chair, this stool here to sit. And I have another colleague of mine. Can you tell us what is your name?
My name is Marina.
And Marina, what subject do you teach?
English.
English.
Yeah.
Okay. How many years have you been teaching English?
Or approximately, let me calculate,
Uh-huh.
25.
25 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so
Maybe
cool.
less, maybe more. I don't know.
I think the combination of all the English teachers with the how many years of teaching, I think we have over 300 years in our school. Like combination, you got 25
I started
years.
teaching 25 years ago. Yeah, I gave birth to my child. Yes.
So in the year 2000.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Sometimes it's very difficult even to think about it. Yes.
I know. I've been teaching since 1995.
1995.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very nice.
All right. Well, we are just waiting for the grill to get ready until we get the coals, and then we're gonna start barbecuing. And we already got all of our spread. All right. All right. We got the grill master here. We got the meats, and we got the skewers, and Sergey is just turning everything around, exposing the coals. And soon we're going to be grilling or barbecuing. All right, so we've got some pork right there, and this looks like chicken marinated in onions.
Onion, black pepper, salt,
So, oh yeah,
essig, уксус.
Уксус, vinegar. Yeah. But that's not chicken, that's also pork. Okay.
Курица это?
Нет.
Курица?
Курица, это вырезка с бедрышек. Очень вкусно.
Yeah, that looked like it.
Попал это, ну не страшно.
Yeah. Okay, so we got one pork, but it is chicken.
Там целый бидон просто сверху не входило, и то мясо не входило в другой бидон, и его сюда забабахало.
Salt, onions, and a bit vinegar water. That's it.
Salt, onion, vinegar, and water for a marinade. А как долго надо? How long do you have to marinate it?
You can see it.
Okay, so overnight?
No, some minutes.
Okay.
For pork you need some more time as for chicken.
So chicken is faster marinade.
Chicken is not so hard and don't need so much time for chicken.
Right.
It's more soft.
And it's
Softer.
very soft.
Softer tissue, right?
Они с какого сейчас начинают? Со второго?
And there it is on the grill.
Со второго, да?
So,
Второго. У них два языка.
so the coals are right underneath here, and the firewood is being burnt over here to create the coal, and then you could just push it underneath, and you got the coals. So everybody was introduced, and the main person that organized everything here, well, let's introduce them. Let's turn the camera around. And can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nina. It's my dacha. I invited everybody to come after the classes, after the school year is over, because it's not very comfortable to celebrate the end of the school year and the beginning of our holiday in the technical college, they are making repairs and they are painting the walls. You will be surprised by the way the walls are more beautiful already. Half of the walls have been painted.
Well, I don't think it's going to be as beautiful as your dacha here. I mean, you have a nice spread out here. You have every corner planted from potatoes to, I already rated your strawberries. I think I picked about 20 of them.
We can pick some for the ice cream we are going to have.
Oh.
So those who are not with us today, they must be sorry because the weather is nice. It's not too hot here, right?
More strawberries for
It's
us.
not as hot as it is in the city center.
That's right.
So I'm glad to have everybody here and to relax a bit after the long school year because it's more pleasant to see and to see everybody. I'm glad to see everybody.
Oh.
Not occupied with, and not busy with work, but relaxed, happy, and thinking about something more pleasant than working, work. And
The shashlik has just arrived. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Here, let's check the shashlik out. Here it is. Wow, wow, wow. There it is. Okay. So I guess that's just for me, right?
You and me.
That's right. That's right.
Не, давай, ты тоже с нами. Чё же ты, давайте с Машкой. А где Дима, Марин?
Втыкаешь его как-то.
So that's the way you take it off? You just...
Сколько там человек?
Это фигня. Он как-то так втыкается и снимается.
Ну если бы там некоторые, может, так, прикольно было. Ну,
Легко снимается.
вот это
Вы
вот можно.
выехали уже из Соснов.
Вот это вот. Вот у нее есть.
А, вот. Вчера дядька так раз и легко снимал.
Все сразу.
So we're not practicing our English speaking now?
We're practicing our taking off the meat of the skewer.
Skewers. Right. And what do you call the skewers in Russian?
Шампур.
Shampur.
Или шампур. Different people put a different.
Okay.
Давайте.
Вы выезжаете на трассу.
Хотели попробовать
Хотели
кольцом
лайфхак
снимать, но у
попробовать.
нас не получается кольцом.
Там слева будет кафе Урсдон.
Вот.
Я отношу.
There you go. Grill master.
Ничего, что это.
So Vika, this is a different type of a marinade right here?
With vinegar, just vinegar and water and onions and salt and pepper. That's
Okay.
the way my parents used to do it when I was little, so it's the taste of my childhood.
All right.
Other people, some people say vinegar, no.
Uh-huh.
Different people have different types of marinades.
Right.
They say the right way is just with spices.
Salt, pepper, paprika.
All kinds.
Yeah. And here's another colleague of mine. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Ekaterina Pilyupchuk.
And what do you teach? What subject?
I teach English.
Another English teacher. All right. And let's go over here.
Hello.
Hello. Can you introduce yourself?
It's very difficult because I teach only the examinations but not the language itself. And the examination is contrary,
For all subjects?
completely different from what English is.
Okay. Okay. But your English is pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We still need to catch a few more people here. I don't know. Where did they go? And here's another one of my colleagues. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Tatiana.
And Tatiana, what subjects do you teach?
English.
Another English teacher. Okay. Oh, and here's another one right over here. Another teacher.
Hello.
And your name is?
Yana.
Yana, and what subject do you teach?
English again.
Another English teacher. All right, I think we got everybody now.
У нас была преподаватель, которая говорила, лучшая импровизация – это импровизация подготовленная. Ну вот поэтому я еще раз тогда всем желаю хороших каникул, отпуска, солнца, воздуха, сил, новых эмоций, чувств, так, чтобы с полным вдохновением, хорошим настроением прийти на занятия в новом семестре. Увидимся. Чао-чао.
Now you got to say it in French.
Ah, et alors, et maintenant, je vous souhaite, mes chers collègues, bon été, merveilleuses vacances, bonne humeur, et je vous retrouverai avec grand plaisir le septembre nouveau. Alors, à tout à l'heure.
Sergey, can you translate in German what she said?
Ich kann nur denken, dass sie hat sicherlich allen einen schönen Sommer gewünscht, ja, gute Laune und sich alle wieder mal treffen im September mit gesammelten Kräften und gut erholt.
Wow, and can you tell us in Chinese? Oh, sorry, Japanese. Japanese, sorry.
はい、じゃあ皆さんの度量は、はい、今日はどうもありがとうですね。はい、皆さんにいい夏とかいい気持ちとか良い時を楽しめてくださいね。はい、じゃあ今日はありがとうございます。はい、皆さんさようなら。
Wow, and Vika, can you tell us in English? So we had it in 4 languages.
For everybody, thank you for the good table here. And the best wishes, the happiness and lots of sun, and get ready for the next year and see you next academic year.
Wow, so we did it in 4 languages.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Except for Russian.
No, we did have it. It started in Russian, right? So here at Nina and Sergey's dacha, it is size-wise 8 sotok. Ours is 30 sotok. This one is 8. And let's do a little tour. Let's do a little walk around and see what they have around their property. Okay, so right up over here near the road, this is a raised bed full of beets. And right here, this looks like samarodina. This looks like red currant. And they have a little swimming pool with some sunbeds. Okay, here it is. And walking down here, what do we got? Potatoes. So lots of potatoes over here. This looks like a pumpkin patch that goes all the way down. And more potatoes. And right here we got some lettuce, and underneath this little mini greenhouse, that is watermelon. So they got watermelons growing. And strawberries. It's all strawberries right over here. And down here, strawberries. And right here, this looks like garlic and dill. And here are the tomatoes. So they got the tomatoes right here. And this looks like peppers. Okay, let's check the greenhouse. And as we get into the greenhouse, we see more tomatoes. Oh, and the tomatoes are already starting to ripen. Let's check out. It's very humid in here. And there are a lot of tomatoes. Wow. Pretty cool. And in this greenhouse, what do we got? Well, this is the cucumbers. There we go. There's some cucumbers. And more dill. We got some peppers right over here. Oh, let's check these peppers out. Oh. And carrots. Carrots over here. Let's walk out of here. Let's see, what do we got? Cabbage. Right over there. And this looks more like samarodina, more of the red currant. And more cucumbers. Okay. What do we got here? Beets. There's the beets right over there. And cabbage. More cabbage. And more currants. Right over here. On this side, there is what looks like onions. And right there, dill with, what's with the dill? Looks like there were some carrots earlier. And this right here looks like beans to me. Looks like beans. And here's some young strawberries that are planted. And here's this strawberry right there. Okay. Get a better look at it. All right. A lot of strawberries. This is all strawberries, 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 strawberries. Quite a bit. So, as you can see, this dacha is quite opposite from what our dacha is in terms of what they use it for. This one is a vegetable garden. It's like Farmville. Okay, so there's lots and lots and lots of vegetables. Every space imaginable has something growing. Whereas our garden is kind of limited to just, you know, a few raised beds that you guys have watched in all the other movies. But yeah, this is a typical Russian dacha that people go out to, and they farm it like Farmville, like that game. And of course, a dacha wouldn't be a dacha without having a barbecue area. If you take a look at this one, you see that they actually have a nice heavy-duty mangal right here, this barbecue pit, and this little stove right here, so you can actually do some cooking. So it's a station that is underneath the roof, and you can cook here even if it's raining. And when it comes to lawn space, well, this is the lawn right here. This is basically about the same amount that I made this week out of the potato patch. So there it is. Yeah, they have lawn, we have lawn. But when it comes to garden, oh my God, that is a lot. But they enjoy it. That's the way they like it. So this dacha has a house on it. Actually a very nice 2-story house. There it is. And at that end over there where we were sitting, there's even a little veranda to sit on. Now here's the property line right here. So you got the neighbors right over here who also have a narrow strip, because that house over there, that's the other property. So, and on this side, there's the other neighbor. So it's very congested here, but this is the way they like it. And actually this house looks very well built, much better than what we have. But maybe one day we'll have a house like this too. And there is dessert. We got strawberries on top. So this is the neighborhood where the other people come out here to their dachas. And our dacha is in that direction over there, up over the mountain and down the hill to where we have our kitsir. Well, there it is. Everybody is leaving. There they go. Looks like we've come to the end of our year-end barbecue.
This one is for sale. A bit too far from your place.
There you go. Yeah, we're being solicited for a piece of property over here, but I think we got enough on our hands right now. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. And share it with your friends. Let people know what it's like here in the Russian Far East. Anyways, like I always say, till next time, and пока-пока.